Small plates are exactly what the name suggests, smaller dishes served as part of a meal. The style has become especially popular in American restaurants since the year 2000, and it can mean two slightly different things. In a casual setting, small plates are often ordered a la carte and shared around the table, a bit like tapas. In a more formal restaurant, they can be served as small courses in a longer, carefully planned menu. Either way, the idea changes the rhythm of eating. Instead of one big main course, guests get several smaller moments on the table. And that doesn't just affect the food, it also affects the psychology of the meal.
So I think it's this idea that we can go out and try a lot of different things, have a lot of different experiences in one meal. You know, if you compare the small plates meal to a meal where you're ordering an entree, maybe a starter, you just get a lot of different flavor experiences with the small plates meal. And small plates are, I think, also just set up to be shared.
Small plates aren't just smaller portions. They open up the table, turning dinner from one personal order into something more shared, social, and lively. Dishes move around, opinions follow, and suddenly the whole table gets involved.
When I go out and we order small plates, it's always to share. And I think people enjoy that communal eating and having those experiences of tasting things together, and also having their opinions about each one. I think that's a fun part of the Small Plates restaurant, that you can compare notes about all of these little dishes and pick your favorite ones.
Of course, restaurants also understand the business side. Small plates tap into our love of choice, but they can also make spending feel a little less obvious. A few smaller prices can go down easier than one big chunk of change for a main course staring back from the menu.
On the restaurant side, customers don't notice the price point in the same way with small plates because you have to do a lot more mental math. So it's easier to get a higher check count with small plates than it is when you're looking at one big item that is one big spend all at once.
In fine dining, small plates become something else entirely. Here, the portions may be smaller, but the work behind them's anything but. A dish can arrive looking delicate while hiding a whole kitchen's worth of precision.
Well, I think there is the luxury experience of small plates, and it's kind of the expected, the default for a small plate in a luxury, or any dish in a luxury restaurant, that it will be a small portion, and that it will be elaborate, it will be complex, lots of components, very nicely placed.
That's where the small plate becomes almost theatrical, small in size but big in intention. And it shows the range of the format. Casual small plates bring people together, while luxury versions guide them through a carefully planned sequence.
Those small plates are designed so that you can have many different courses and go through a sequence of experience that was designed by the chef.
Either way, the psychology's clever. Small plates make people curious. They invite guests to taste more, share more, and stay at the table a little longer. For restaurants and hungry diners alike, that's a pretty smart recipe.